So we have a giveaway winner. Hi, I'm Melony.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hi, I'm Melony.
Hi, I'm Molly, and welcome to our channel.
We are in the Rocky Mountain National Park on our trip to Colorado.
Yeah.
And we're having a good time.
Are we?
Yes, I'm having a good time. So I thought I would ask Molly, because they have been so kind. My husband Bob was not able to come, and so I came and rode along in the back seat. And it's not just any son-in-law or daughter that would allow their mother to come along on a trip and be in the back seat. So how do you think it's gone?
I think it's gone very well.
What has been the most challenging, do you think?
Parenting. Always.
Parenting.
Always.
It hadn't been that big of a problem for me. When it's your grandkids, it's so much. It's not as serious.
I know, but
but for you it is.
Well, we have Aunt Boo, which is Daisy, in the back seat, Hattie in the middle, and then Cookie. And so anytime Boo puts her arm on Hattie's car booster seat, Hattie's just like trying to knock it off because that's her space. And then Boo's like, well, that's not very nice. And then I'm trying to parent, how old is Daisy? I'm trying to parent a 22-year-old and a 5-year-old.
Yeah, I did have to referee some arguments.
Oh my goodness, you would never have known that tissues and wipes were...
That was going to be my second question. What do you feel like were the most valuable things we packed on this trip?
Apparently Kleenex.
Kleenex, I would say, would be at the top of the list.
Yes, absolutely the top of the list.
Yeah, anything else? I just think Kleenex. And I would have never thought Kleenex.
Yeah, I know. And I thought I was doing really well because I did have some in the Jeep, but I did not have enough.
Yeah.
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 How do you think it's going?
I'm happy. I'm happy to be here.
Her asthma's kind of kicking in because we're so high in the mountains.
But not terrible.
No, not terrible.
I've really done really good, I
She
think.
only skipped out going to one.
Yeah, I just sat in the Jeep on the last deal, and y'all, we've got beautiful. I mean,
y'all can hear the babbling brook.
It's God's country. Look, there's a tour bus going beside us.
There is. There goes a tour bus. The bathrooms are difficult to find that meet our standard of cleanliness. Like, I think it would anyone.
Like right now, I need to go really, really bad.
Do you? You said that you could wait.
Well, I can, but I do need to go really bad.
Goodness.
But I didn't want to go to that disgusting...
I know, but it's going to be a while before we get back to the coffee shop.
I think it'll be okay.
What has been your favorite part of the trip?
Mine? Oh, I just like looking at the scenery. And of course I like being with family. You can't beat that. So have y'all ever traveled with family? How's that worked out for you? You know, some families go places all the time and do good. And then there are some families, they would never, ever dare, I don't think, to take a road trip together.
I came downstairs at our Airbnb last night, and she's listening to John Denver. And I'm like, oh, no.
I just thought when you were in Colorado that you should at least listen to a John Denver song one time.
So we did. And then we've been listening to a lot of Crime Junkie. Do you guys listen to podcasts? And do you go on road trips? And when you do you have like a certain station you listen to, music? We're really into Crime Junkie.
Yeah, I never listened to Crime Junkie, but now that she's shown me what it's all about, it does help make the trip shorter. So my lips are a little chapped, I would say.
I know, everything's so dry, and I feel poofy, bloated, or
My friend that lives here says you have to use a lot of moisturizer in Colorado.
Oh, I haven't used it once. I packed it.
Really?
Yeah, I get so sleepy.
She said your skin can get really dried out. It's beautiful here.
Beautiful. We love it. I could totally live in the mountains. Could you?
I could totally visit the mountains several times a year to see you.
Oh, it's just...
I love it.
It just feels
gorgeous.
Romantic.
It does. It's gorgeous and
peaceful.
All. But when your roots go deep in one spot, I think home is beautiful in its own way. It's not like this, but in its own special way, God made it beautiful too.
Yeah.
But this is gorgeous. It's breathtaking. And you like the cold.
I
and
do.
you like snow.
I could get a book and just, if I had a blanket, I could get in the hammock and I could just hang out here for hours reading.
I could sit in the Jeep and look at it in the distance with the heater running.
But it sure is beautiful.
But it's gorgeous.
It is.
It really is. It's gorgeous. So for
Yeah.
anyone that lives here, God has really blessed you with a beautiful, beautiful home. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
And the next time you see us, we'll be back in Northeast Texas doing our thing. And we're glad we got to set up here in the snow.
In the snow.
And just say hi. Because it'll be getting hot. It'll
For
be
us?
getting really hot. Yeah.
Yeah, for us
Yeah.
it'll be getting really hot.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
And I need to put on some chapstick. So we'll see y'all soon. Do you have anything else to say?
No, that's it.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
As you can tell, I've got some tissues here. A lot of tissues. And I was thinking about, this is finishing up our little road trip video that we did. And I was thinking about things that were hot commodities or that would just made traveling those many hours, because it was a long 2-day road trip there and back. What made it easier? And this is something that really surprised me. That was a big to-do.
Yes, it was. And should we say that we did not wear matching pajamas on the trip?
Oh, we didn't. Oh, yeah, there's so much to talk about, ladies.
Yes, there is.
No, my Aunt Jill sent me this. She said, Molly, I had an extra set of PJs from our matching sister sets. Aunt Jill is obviously her sister.
Yeah, I've got 3 younger sisters.
Yes, 3 younger
I
sisters.
need to send you the picture of us in our pajamas. We may not have looked all that great,
Oh.
but that, see
Yeah.
if you'll insert it here. Of me and my 3 sisters.
Yeah, so she sent it to me so that I could match you. Isn't that fun?
So that's what we're doing at this moment.
That's what we're doing at
Is
this
we're
moment.
matching.
We're matching in our little pajama shirts, and I've got my pants on, but
I have my clothes on.
yeah, because you're out and about today.
Yeah. So yeah, Kleenex were that was a hit. I never imagined going from Northeast Texas, which is kind of known for its pollen and hay fever and sneezing and all, that so many people would get the sniffles going to Colorado. So I guess it was just something different
And they
in the air.
did, like,
Oh yeah, it
And
wasn't
then-
even pretty.
No.
It was not pretty.
no, Daisy had like an allergy attack.
Oh, it just ran down her face, down her nose.
Oh, yeah.
it was
Her
just-
nose was red, and
she
then
sneezed like 50 times
my
in a
goodness,
row. Just
yes.
a chew.
And then every time she tried to get a tissue, which I tried to pack little tissue things for Hattie, not realizing that Daisy would be also so crazy.
Yeah, so then Hattie, who's 5, accused her of stealing the tissues. And I was in the back seat, so I was refereeing the 5-year-old and the, how old is Daisy?
22.
22-year-old.
turned 22.
As they fought over the tissues.
Oh, my
So,
goodness.
Y'all were in a store or something.
We were in a store and we came back and everyone in the back seat was just like,
Yeah. It's like, oh, it hasn't been good.
all because of tissues.
But we
So-
recommend tissues. And those round ones are, I love those because they're perfect to fit into your cup holder in your car.
And grandmother loves these.
And grandmother loves them because she just feels like they take up less space or something. They're easier for her to handle than a big square box. So she
Yes.
likes those.
So I had stocked up on those for grandmother, but I did not realize I needed to probably take them with me so that we could avoid
Yeah.
conflict.
Yeah, but on any trip when you do family, that was probably the worst conflict, was the argument
About the tissue paper.
about the tissue paper. My friends have been asking me how I did on the trip, and I told them I tried really hard to do as well as I could because I was right behind my son-in-law. Who wants to take their mother-in-law on a trip with them?
Oh, he was all for it.
Well, he was very kind, but I just thought, I'm going to try not to be needy or demanding or too many questions. And, so if y'all have another trip, maybe I can go again.
I think it went well.
I thought it went well, too.
And I was
Amazingly
amazed at how well Hattie did in the car
she
2
was
days straight.
Wonderful. She was wonderful.
And even when we got there, we were in a place where it was an hour to Denver, an hour to Estes Park, an hour to Fort Collins, and so much time in that Jeep.
Yeah.
So much time.
But we did a lot of playing and everything. What else did you bring for your...
Okay. This was
your
my
handy
favorite road trip snack. I discovered these. I packed them before we left and bought more while I was there. They're they're Bear, Baked Crunchy, Fuji, and Red's apple chips. And they were delicious. And I loved them. Because, sometimes...
yeah, they're very sweet. You let me have a few.
Yeah, well, you can have more.
No. I mean, you would have let me have more, but I had a few because I wanted a few.
Well,
they were very good, though.
And talking about snacks, I bought this little bag at Target, and it says Chaos Coordinator on it, and it folds up into itself.
Oh.
And I let Hattie go to like the dollar store and just pick out whatever snacks she wanted in her special little bag.
Yeah, she had a good time with that.
And that really helped with, I'm hungry. Can I eat something? And it was special because she got to pick it out of her snack bag, and so it was never like, I don't want that. So it made it easier and not as many gas station stops.
Growing up, I was just thinking about, we never thought of, I don't think we ever thought of things to do to make the trip easier. We all got in the back of the green wood-paneled station wagon, and the most thing that I can remember is bringing a book, which if I read it meant I was going to get car sick.
Yeah.
So you just looked out the window and you looked at cows, and we sang. We did a lot of singing in the car, playing some kind of games. But Hattie had a DVD player and all kinds of stuff.
We had her set
Oh, and this I think you should talk about for any mom that wants to make things easier. That was good. That was a good thing.
This I got off of Amazon, and I wanted something that wasn't too crazy expensive, but I know we'll use it again. And I love that it folds up so I can tuck it away and store it. Because I don't keep things like this just in my vehicle, because I know that they'll get just piled up with mess, and that will drive me crazy.
Yeah.
But anyway, it just pops out, and it's a console thing that you just put between her, and it was between you and her.
Yeah.
And you have extra spots for cups.
So I had a
anything.
spot for my drink because it sits like this between people. And so I had me a drink spot, and Hattie had hers.
I had some Dramamine tucked into the side.
Yeah.
Kids
Dramamine
on your side. I kept it away from Hattie so she wouldn't go digging around.
Yeah.
But in here I just had stickers and color books and pipe cleaners, those fuzzy things. And she made us all bracelets with them.
Yeah.
Activities that she had not seen or picked. That way they were surprised to her.
Yeah, you did a good job on that.
So I just knew, 2 days in a car, we've never gone that far with Hattie.
She had a great time.
So, and it has these things right here that pop into it to make it sturdier. But
no, you got that on Amazon. So do you have a link?
Yeah, I'll put a link down below for anything that I purchased on Amazon.
And we haven't figured out how to do an Amazon store, have we?
We haven't figured out all kinds of things, y'all.
Yeah, we haven't.
We're still working on stuff.
I mean, we're not making any money off of that, are we?
The Amazon stuff?
Yeah.
I think we've made $4.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
I don't think we're hooked up the way we need to be, which I'm just letting y'all know.
I don't want to make it sound... I appreciate if y'all want to use our link to go purchase anything that you're also interested in on Amazon. There's no pressure to do it, and it's not like...
No.
I don't want you thinking that, if you do that, then we get like $20 every purchase. That's not how it works.
No. Okay. Hey, I had one. I brought my own bag. This is the bag I took in the car. And this is what I liked about it, is that it was see-through. Because I spend half of my life digging for stuff as it is. And so all of my snacks and anything that I needed for the trip was in this see-through bag. And it had this attached to it for I think I might have carried my medicine and stuff in it. And so that was one good thing I did.
Yes.
Is a see-through bag if you're traveling. Because if I have to look down in the car and dig and dig and dig, and then I get nauseated. Yeah. And so this made it like, there's my wisps. And so I found them quickly.
Was that your favorite road trip snack? Were
Yeah,
your
were my
wisps?
wisps. Yes.
The other thing I recommend taking is a microbead pillow about this size. It's excellent to lay on a window or to shove underneath your 5-year-old daughter whose head is basically hitting the door.
Yeah.
I got these from Target in that little, the section you first walk in.
The little $3.
It's like
$2.
$1, $3, $5 kind of stuff. And I got these. I love felt. And these are what helped me with all of my cords. Your charging cords.
Oh.
I just put them all in here. Our watch chargers, our phone chargers, my iPad charger, any charger. They all fit in there, and it was really easy.
That was a good idea.
And then this had Jonathan's TENS unit. You know that thing that like shocks your back because he has back issues?
Yeah.
That's what he put. And it fit perfectly in there. And so I love my little felt bags. And then the other thing, I took my cup and we took a cooler, and so I got to have my iced coffee every morning with my protein shake. It was delicious. But we were going to talk about Airbnbs.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That worked out great. Molly was good at researching and finding us a great place.
It had 4 bedrooms and 3.5 bath.
Yeah.
So it was really
Very
nice.
Luxury. And how many nights did we stay?
We stayed, we left Sunday, so we stayed Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We stayed 4 nights. We left
4
Friday.
nights.
Mm-hmm.
And I forget what my half was, but I thought that is...
Oh, completely realistic for a 4-night stay, yeah.
Well, I think it would have been less than what a hotel would have been, and I had my own bedroom, my own bathroom, my whole house.
And then we got a place where we all got to come together and chit-chat or listen to John Denver.
You have to listen to one John Denver song. So, yeah, that Airbnb, that's the second time I guess I've stayed with you in one. And both times it's been very nice places.
Yeah.
And when we split the price, it makes it just very affordable. And I think much more relaxing. And it was clean.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was clean,
good.
clean. And I don't have anything negative to say about the Airbnb.
Now, I love looking at unique Airbnbs. And she was saying that she didn't, that's never been a thing. And this is relatively new.
Yeah, it's new.
But that maybe your age group doesn't think to even look at Airbnbs.
Yeah, because when I first heard it, I was like, why would you want to go and stay in someone else's
house?
It sounded just nasty, and maybe they were like waiting outside, and then they would like kill you in the night and take all your suitcase. Well, we were just kind of...
So that sounds like stuff, though, Hattie says, like, that you're just like, why would you even think that?
But, I mean, that is a new concept in the last... the hotels would be safe places to stay, and you're like, why is someone opening up their house? What are their motivations? And now I get it. I mean, it's fine.
Most of them now, like, there are a lot of Airbnbs where that is specific. It's an Airbnb, and they don't live there, and then, for a week or whatever. Yeah, it is set up completely as an Airbnb where, we leave, they clean everything, and then the next group, family, friends, whatever comes in.
It was clean as a whistle. The only complaint we had is that they did have rules, and all of them were very reasonable
most
rules.
Places have rules.
Except the only one I didn't care for is that they didn't want you to stain their washcloths by removing your makeup. And so we kind of got paranoid. Oh, dear, because you want to wash your face. And so we ended up going to Target or Walmart, and I got like a pack of 8 washcloths for $2.75.
I did the same.
And then I just felt relieved of worrying about, am I leaving any stains on
mascara
the washcloth?
I know, that was the only thing, and I left that in the review. I was like, it was an excellent stay, all of that. So there's just the rules, especially the washcloths, just got us a little stressed out. So we just went and bought our own because we didn't want to have to.
She had a lot of rules, but rules that we would have followed without even seeing them.
I know, and I think that's part of it is because they were listed and some of it was common sense.
Yeah.
Then it just seemed kind of overwhelming. But maybe those are there because other people don't have that common sense. Maybe
so.
Treat things, I don't know.
Yeah.
My mama raised me right.
Yeah.
We take care of people's stuff.
We didn't want to stain their, we call them wash rags, but when I'm talking to other people, I try to say washcloths.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Washcloths.
I've always said wash rag. Go get a wash rag. So we have a giveaway winner. Yay! And we have a winner, and our winner is...
Are you going to say it?
I was going to let you say it.
Kim Oliver!
Kim Oliver.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
make sure that I say this right.
Yeah, you... Yeah,
I am.
we
Yeah,
just
Kim
looked
Oliver.
Yeah.
Right there. Do I show her?
I don't
Is that bad? Oh, and
No.
then I did this thing.
She's on YouTube, so
She's on the YouTubes.
So she's not...
Kim Oliver is our big
Yeah.
giveaway winner. We have chosen the smaller 4 other giveaways, and I've just got to check those, make sure, I don't want to be unfair since we did ask for you to subscribe to be a part of it, and so I don't want to be
Yeah.
unfair. So
Yeah.
I just have to check those, and then we'll be getting in touch with them as well.
Yeah. So congratulations to Kim, and I appreciate all of you that participated and got us to this point.
Mm-hmm.
And we look forward to having more giveaways.
I know. This was fun.
It was fun. I liked it.
Even though I feel like we probably dragged it on while people are like, who got it? But we're just 2 women just trying to...
Well, these women out here, they're just living life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We appreciate any grace that
yeah,
you give to
they
us
are.
ever.
They give us a lot of grace. And I have enjoyed reading the comments about Charo. I'm so glad that there are others that have a memory of her, and some of y'all knew so much about her that I had to get on YouTube and look her up again. And she's pretty amazing, talented, amazing, and a personality that's something else. Yeah. So thank you for all the education about Charo.
I was hoping you would do that again.
Coochie.
I saw a comment that said coochie coochie, and I'm like, what is that?
Well, I looked up one video, and her and Cher are doing a dance. It was something else. Anyway,
Are we going to link that below?
No. We may
Y'all
we
can
may leave
explore.
that for the very brave to explore on that. All right. Well, we will see you in our next video, and I'm glad you spent time with us today. And Kim Oliver, please get in contact with us in the next week. Would that be all right? In the next week?
I will see if there's a way I can reach out to her or tag her. But our email address is in our description if you want to shoot us your address, and we'll package that stuff up and get it sent
And
your
get
way.
it ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
All righty. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.
You sure you don't want in, Daisy?
Boo. This would be the perfect.
You could be like Sasquatch in the background.
Come on, ahead and go.
All right. I feel like I'm hollering over the babbling brook.
I know.
This may not be good.
Well, it's just a short little on
Yeah.
location kind of video.
We've had a hard time getting our last video. Why should I tell them that? Because you'll be, never mind.
They'll have seen it by now.
They'll have seen it now. But we're running a little behind just because of this trip and Wi-Fi and all those things. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, sorry. I'm distracted by my daughter. I'm like, what is she eating over on that picnic table?
Yeah.
I think it's leftover Chick-fil-A.
I love the sound of that.
I know.
If it was about
drips.
If it was about 20 or 30 or 40, I don't know how many degrees it is, but if it was really warm, that's just beautiful.
Did you get? Yeah, you got some drips on your pants.
Yeah, that's all right.
We
All
might
right.
have been yelling the entire time.
We may have.
Ugh.
Can you make the volume go down if we were yelling?
Maybe.
Well, and Kemma always said, I gotta wash some clothes. Wash. She always used an R.
Oh, like wash.
Like a washroom.
Wash rag.
Yeah.
Huh.
You don't remember?
I don't remember that. Do I say that?
Do I say that?
Oh, well, whatever. Whatever.
Whatever.
Okay, what next?
We're back. We're well rested. We did not meet any of you, and I'm sad about that. And I still have to email people, so I feel like I've
know.
really disappointed
When you-
and let people down.
When you go on a trip, you do have time expectations,
Yes.
and you forget that.
And it seems like we were always in the car.
Yeah.
And to me, in Denver, we were only in Denver like 2 times.
Yeah.
Maybe right when we got there, we met up with Sam and had dinner. And then the next day we were with Sam.
Yeah.
And then the next time we were in Denver, it was to leave. And so we were in Fort Collins anyway.
Yeah, it was just a lot of going.
So
Moving
I
and
hate
shaking.
that, but